Hey everyone, hey, how you doing today? It's Thursday and I'm here as promised, okay, against my will now. But welcome to the Capture Mants channel. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, comment, because I'm a regular person, okay? You're a regular person, and regular people need to start supporting each other more. So hit that like, subscribe, comment button. Today we're gonna have some fun today. Well, I guess, I don't know. So if you didn't watch my last video, you should. It's regarding dry January, and what I did a lot of in dry January was watch a lot of movies. I actually subscribed for the AMC Stub membership, and I was like, I want to watch so many movies this month, and I'll just cancel it after because I'm broke. And I kind of found out that that when you subscribe, you're subscribed for 3 months. So you'll probably get 2 more of these videos, and then I'll see, because I don't want to go to the movies that much. I mean, it's only like $25 a month, and you could watch up to 3 movies a week. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I wouldn't mind like 2 movies a month, which maybe it'll make it worth it, because movies are expensive, like movie tickets, but we'll see. So I digress. The whole point is this is the movie Mants review. The Mants movie reviews. Guys, we're gonna start doing movie reviews. Okay, y'all might not know, when I was younger and filled with hope and ambition and ideas and life and less bills, less debt, you know, when I had, where was I going with that? I had a dream. Why is it so awkward talking? I wanted to be a director. Like, I wanted to get into film really badly. One of the most influential movies is Requiem of a Dream. I can't talk. I'm doing great. The YouTube channel is running so smoothly because I can talk so well. I just really wanted to make movies, and I loved photography as well, but I never did it. I decided to do YouTubing instead and go to college thinking that was the best thing to do. But yeah, I wanted to make movies, and now that I'm back in this mindset, I know the consistency is not all there, but it's, you know, I am trying really hard. So I figured, why not immerse myself in the world of movies and of what's coming out. Just catch up on my movie watching, because honestly I haven't been doing it. I've been watching a lot of shows and I just don't make time for movies, so that's why. What an overly long, complicated explanation of why I have AMC Stubs. But I do recommend, if you enjoy spending a lot of time alone, and like, I don't even know, like, it's really nice watching a movie in the movie theaters alone. I don't know why, it's just such a nice feeling, so I do recommend. But I did see a lot of movies because of that. I can watch a lot of movies at home and I don't mind doing that, but I do love the going to the movies experience. I also used to work at the movies when I was like 16, and I would do that a lot on my breaks, or I'd come on my like days off. It was actually one of my favorite times, honestly. Like, I just loved being there alone. I'd watch the movie and I'd go home and whatever. It was just designated alone time, but I'm like being thrown into a whole different world, so it's always super fun. Okay, this is so funny because this happened to me for the last video, but I forgot my stuff at work. I forgot my script at work. All right, it's on my work computer. It's just when it's slow, I work on stuff. Shouldn't even say that. My job's gonna be like, so we heard that you're doing everything but your job. And they show me this clip. We'll just go off of memory and feeling, because you know what the thing is, I want to plan my videos more better. I want to further master my craft of speaking into the camera. I'm so very good at. So in January, I saw 10 movies, 5 which were in theaters, and then 2 Oh, look at the math. I saw 5 in theaters and 2 where? At home. So where does that leave the other 3? I saw 5 in theaters, 5 at home. It was just like a little nice mixture. So I saw Poor Things, The Boy and the Heron, The Iron Claw, Migration, Mean Girls, and Out of Darkness in theaters. And then the movies that I saw at home were The Whale, Bodies, 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 Mean Girls, and Saltburn. So let's get started. Oh my god. So let's start off with Poor Things, because that's the first one I saw. I am a huge fan of Emma Stone's work. I think she's a very underappreciated actress. I'm just gonna say it, because I think she's just, from the roles that she started off as to what she's coming now and what will be more, I think, complicated characters, it just shows. This movie definitely shows. It's kind of like Robert Pattinson and the Lighthouse, where I just saw a completely whole different side of him that I just loved. And it's so cool when you see like actors and actresses breaking out of like a certain type of mold that a lot of people don't get out of. Like, I don't know, like Meg Sarah being like an awkward person, Zac Efron always being this like buff douchey type of guy, or I don't know, you know, people that play the same character, you know what I mean? It stinks when that's what it is for them. It sucks. Or I could even say Aubrey Plaza, the same character that she played, who she is what she plays, and she does it so well. But it's cool. It's like, I wonder if I'll see you in other things. But anyway, Poor Things was awesome. I'm gonna try not looking at the script. I'm just gonna try to go off memory. I really enjoyed the whole movie, the entirety of it. I couldn't believe just the filming style of it, the way it starts off in black and white, and then it just like the colors get so vibrant. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I know there is like a little bit of complications because it gets a little awkward, because there's like this part where we don't really know her age really, and there's like some weird things going on. I don't know. It is a weird part, but overall, and like just like the acting is just so fire. Oh my god. So we're talking about a Frankenstein type of story, right? It's a little twist on that, and just again the way it's directed, the storyline, how you're just following this person who's learning the world for the first time, completely innocent and just like unbiased, and just learning all these weird complicated emotions and ways of life. I mean, it's very overwhelming for this character, and I think Emma Stone did a very amazing job. And also I would like to shout out Mark Ruffalo. I could appreciate how different it must be for him, because he was in the Marvel universe for so long, and to be put in such a unique and different role and doing such a great job, it was really impressive. Going back to like people who are just stuck in certain type of roles, and then you see them in something else and you're like, wow, they could actually do a good job, you know what I mean? Especially when you think about the don't get me started on the Marvel universe. Why do I keep saying Marvel. Moving on, for me, I gave Poor Things a rating of 10 out of 10. It is 2 hours and some change of time that you just want to sit and watch every single second of it. I just completely loved it. I don't care what anyone says. Probably one of the best films in 2023. I don't know though, because I didn't see all the movies. So I'll do a 2024 best movie, because it's too late for 2023. Anyway, moving on. I actually also saw The Boy and the Heron. I'm a huge fan of Studio Ghibli, so you know I had to go and see that. I'm not gonna pronounce his name, but it was his last film. Let's not. I know I'm so great at pronunciation, but I'm not even kidding. We're not doing this. It's his like goodbye movie, the goodbye film of the year, I should say. And if you don't know what Studio Ghibli is, you're lying to yourself, okay? And you need to go figure out your life right now, okay? We're talking about Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle and all of these. You gotta go just jump into the universe. It's so beautifully animated, and once you're finished, you could go watch The Boy and the Heron. I had to watch the dubbed version because that was the only option, but it was quite a pleasant surprise, because I did not know that the voice actors and actresses were a lot of like mainstream people. I kind of noticed it in the middle of the movie where I heard William Dafoe's voice, and I was like, what the heck is going on? And then after the movie, I like looked into it and I just got lost in another world. But also Robert Pattinson just completely always showing how dedicated he is in being something so completely different for the role. I couldn't even tell it was him. So I was truly impressed by that. The film itself is just a beautiful story. Although, is anyone gonna talk about, okay, maybe it's a spoiler, but yo, the homeboy, his father is his father's wife died, and he went ahead and hooked up with his sister and got her pregnant. Is anyone gonna talk? I was like, wait, what? What's going on? What do you mean you're her sister? This is so weird. And that's the type of tea that we really need to focus on. Honestly, it was such a beautifully animated film. I also gave that, I don't know if I gave that a 10 out of 10. I think I gave it like a 9 out of 10, which is crazy. I should just give it a 10 out of 10. Oh, also, I feel like the movie is really long, so just a heads up, but I think that this is something that needs to be watched 2 times because I definitely missed some of the stuff. Like, there's just so many little lessons. You know how Studio Ghibli is. Like, they'll give like little cute little life lessons throughout whatever journey the characters are going through or experiencing. And I think what I took of it is just like, I don't know, it kind of made me think of my mom a lot because I'm just like, I want like such a strong relationship with her, and just like the unconditional love between a mother and her son in this case. It just got me emotional in that sense, but there's so many other themes, so I do want to watch it again, and it's a great way to you know, get lost. Animated films are underrated, I'm gonna say it. And I love the oh my god, I love the idea of being the little wada-wadas. What is it called? Wada-radas? That is not me messing up pronunciation, okay? It's called wada-wadas. They're these like little, oh, they're so cute. I can't. I love the idea of being that. Like, before I'm born, I was just this little cute thing. I would like to think that heaven or whatever afterlife is just like a Studio Ghibli, like the way it's drawn, like it's turned into an animation. Anyway, moving on. I know this is going to be like one of the longer videos. I'm so sorry. So the next movie I'm going to be talking about, we're talking about all the ones that we saw in theaters first, by the way. So I know I should be looking at you, not down. So I also saw The Iron Claw. I feel like this film was the most recommended. Everyone and their mom was like, you gotta watch The Iron Claw. And so I did, and I get why. It's a long movie. All of these are long movies. I started noticing that movies are like about 2 hours now. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if the Marvel universe did that, but all the movies are longer. So this one, I took the opportunity of taking my brother with me because we grew up on wrestling, and I knew I wanted to watch The Iron Claw, but I just didn't know exactly what it was about. I just saw like the belt, like Zac Efron with the belt, and I was like, a wrestling movie, definitely watching. But it's a story following the Von Erichs, which is real. This is a real family that went through whatever happened. Of course, it's a life to movie adaptation, so we're not going to get all the juicy tea that went on. But this is like a serious tragedy that happened within this family, which was beautifully made. The film definitely, I didn't get emotional. I didn't cry because I was like with my brother, and I was like, we're tough. I was like, no, I don't cry. I don't cry about this. Especially during the end. Oh my god. Okay, we'll get to that. But it was just like beautifully, there's a lot of nice shots. I loved seeing that sibling love, that brotherly love, especially when the family was so, like, the mom and dad were just so emotionally detached. And I feel that when you're on that survivor mode, I feel especially like with millennials, they could resonate with that a lot because our parents were in survival mode. You know, it was much harder when they were growing up compared to when we were growing up. I'm not speaking for every family, but I'm saying, at least for a lot of people that I'm talking about or referencing that I've spoken to, it's just like that detached from feelings type of thing, and they don't really talk to their children properly about feelings and whatnot. So there's a lot of repression going on, a lot of confusion, a lot of, you know, it's just like, work hard and, you know, do this this and do that, and greatness will end, you know what I mean? So it was so sad to see that, especially when, if these guys were like what was shown in the film, it's so sad, because then they should have, you know, they should be here today, you know what I mean, because they just needed someone. It was, you know, Zac Efron did an amazing job. I do like to see him in a different role that's not him being a douchebag with like a nice body like in Baywatch or Dirty Grandpa or something, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool to see him actually working on a serious role, and I would like to see more of that with Zac Efron. I have a lot of mixed feelings about him, but I think overall I feel like he's a cool guy. Am I the only one who might think that? I don't know. He seems like a cool guy. Maybe he's trying too hard to be a cool guy. Regardless, if you want to cry, if you like wrestling, you like history, like, and there's themes of like mental health and how men are and whatnot. Like, I think this is a great movie to watch. Again, it's over 2 hours, and I definitely see why everyone's recommending it. The cast did a fantastic job. I think it honors the name so much, and it was a good film. A24. I mean, what could we say? They're popping off lately. I also saw Migration, because I'm really trying to watch more animated movies, and I took the opportunity to take my mom and nephew with me, so it was like a sweet little family day. Okay, so I was under the impression that we were going to see a story of the ducks living in New York after getting lost. Sorry, spoilers, but whatever. I do like the storyline. It was a little long, a little too much happening in the adventure of a family of ducks, but you know, I really wanted to watch it. Also, I love birds, especially ducks. I don't know what it is, but they're just so cute. So it was a really nice story, because I feel is there a lot of story on birds? Does anyone know? Probably not, but yeah, it's a family fun movie. Storyline is cute. I love when they end up in New York. I felt like it could have been longer, so they were on the streets, but it was good enough, like with the pigeons and stuff. It was funny. You get a few laughs, and yeah, that's it. Migration's a short review. Oh yeah, by the way, Iron Claw, I think I also gave a 9 out of 10, and then Migration I gave like a 7 out of 10 or something. I'm trying to think of the reviews that I do on my Capped Mants Instagram, which is under construction, but yeah, that eyelash was crazy. But yeah, definitely watch it if you have a little kid in the house or just want something to feel good. That's a good one to watch. Next movie I saw was Mean Girls. I saw that with my friends. And is it me, or did anyone not see the little music note in the Mean Girls? Because everyone's like, I didn't know it was a musical, and I just peeped it from that little musical note. I was like, ew, this is gonna be a musical. I get it. It wasn't marketed as a musical, but just, titles could, the movie posters could show a lot about what's gonna happen in the film. So definitely pay attention to that, I should say. I don't know if Tina Fey did what she wanted to do. I know she wanted to like remake this. I don't think it was necessary. I don't know why she did this. It's cool though to get like a refresh of like something that you created so long ago that's so iconic. The musical was good. I mean, I guess I just can't relate to it anymore because it's a whole different generation, it's not like the same Mean Girls that we saw when we were growing up. A lot of it is also like politically correct, which is good, but I kind of liked how the original one was. Just, I hate that everything has to be like politically correct. I think as a moral, everything should be politically correct, but if you're doing like a movie or like satire, like come on y'all, like let's have a little fun. The leftists and the progressives are, they gotta lighten up, you know what I mean? One of the biggest ones, right, was the Burn Journal when it said pyro lesbian. I was like, just put dyke. Why did you take out the pyro? And they took out the boob implants scene, which always made me laugh. They were like, nope, not this one. There's more, but I'm saying, like, there's just like these little scenes that were pulled out, and but there's cool scenes, like I thought the house party was a cool scene when it was Regina like trying to get Samuel back, and that was like I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the music, but I liked the way it was filmed. But overall, and then Lindsay Lohan, I guess, spoiler alert, Lindsay Lohan does show up. But they have no other original cast members, I don't think, other than Tina Fey and then the other guy. But it's a cool movie. I mean, I just watched it for the sake of it, and it's not a complete waste of time, but it's not, you know, it's just like, 6 out of 10. Moving on. AMC does this thing where they will show like a surprise movie. They'll just show what it's rated. So I saw that it was like a horror flick. It was rated R, and that's it. I don't know why it was rated R, because it was probably one of the boringest films I've seen. It's called Out of Darkness, or Out of Darkness. And it's about like this, it was like a movie about humans back in the day finding new land and whatnot. Whatever. They go on this island, and the island is cursed. And whatever, they get freaked out. One of them gets robbed, like one of the tribe people get robbed, and then like it's the leader's son, so he's like bugging out. And then they, you know, you're led up to think that it's this mystical force that's in the woods or on this island. Then this movie came out in 2022, so it's not like I'm really spoiling, and also I don't even recommend to watch it. And then I don't even know, it turns out to be like other cave people humans, and it's just like, I don't know, it just wasn't scary. The whole time I was just like, what? That's the whole time I was just like, what? Is anyone else scared? I mean, there was like some cool shots, but it wasn't my favorite horror movie. But I do want to continue going to that, because I like the idea of not knowing anything about the movie. Just straight up, you're confused, you have nothing except what it's rated, and it's so much fun that way. Because like all these movies I talked about, like I know, like Poor Things, Emma Stone, I'm definitely gonna watch it. Or like The Iron Claw, like it's wrestling, like I could relate to it. Migration, I like ducks. You know what I mean? Like this movie, you just gotta commit. You're just committing. Like, don't worry, it's an Android. It doesn't break. But yeah, you commit, and that's it. I don't recommend the movie though. They gotta do better movies moving forward. Actually, need my phone. All right, guys, moving on. So let me just go back and get this over with. I also saw the original Mean Girls, and I'm gonna still rate it 10 out of 10. It still makes me laugh. It still hits. You know what I mean? It's just one of those films that, must I say, it's just iconic the way it is. It's a movie that makes me super happy. It's super iconic. Like I love Lindsay. I remember being such a huge fan of Lindsay Lohan when I was younger. I thought she was like the coolest person ever, and I still think that she's a super cool person. I'm so happy that, you know, she got some redemption. I saw I don't know why I'm on an A24 binge, but I saw another two A24 movies. But I saw Bodies, which is kind of like a little horror thriller. That movie was, someone had watched that film and told me about it, and I had misremembered what they said. So I was expecting something so different from that movie. It's just funny. That was just like a little fun fact. But that movie wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst. I don't like Pete Davidson. I'm just gonna say it right now. There's just something that I don't really care for him. I feel like I used to like him, and like, I don't know. I think he just is not a good actor. I remember seeing like King of Staten Island or something and just hating that movie. Like, I just don't like him as an actor. Like, he's just so dislikable. I'm so sorry. Respectfully, I'm sure he's a great guy. Every time I see him on screen, and I really wanted to like the film A24, and it wasn't the worst plot, you know. I really liked it. It was fun. Honestly, it was a good horror movie. It was like cool. It was like, you know, not the best one, but it was a fun horror movie that I enjoyed watching, and it's a good, easy watch. I would say 5 out of 10. It's Pete Davidson. He just kills it for me. And then moving on to The Whale. I know Brendan Fraser had just been messed up for a long time. So it's really heartwarming to see him come back and just kill it. You know what I mean? Just kill it, doing such a great job. If you're looking for... Because this is going to be like a sad movie, and it's going to be there's a lot of dialogue, and there's a lot of emotions. And so it's like one of those movies that you gotta be like sit down, locked and loaded, and like paying attention. And there's not, it's like the same spot that they're filming in, not a lot of outside time, which is, I feel like that's hard to do, like a good movie that's just in the same spot. I bet the budget was really low. I feel like, I'm not gonna Google it, but it was a good movie. You know, Brendan Fraser got like definitely got the recognition that he deserves. And I would say watch it. Again, you have to be like locked and loaded to watch this because it's very emotionally, like just the opening scene also, like I felt uncomfortable a lot and anxiety. But the ending just was so great. Just the way he kind of like died. Like I guess spoiler alert, like he died. I love how I'll say spoiler alert and I'm already talking about it. But the way he just like dies after walking to his daughter, and it was just such a, it was nice. It was a heartfelt moment. And I would definitely recommend it. And then lastly, let's talk about the most controversial movie I've seen, Saltburn, which had an absolutely awful ending. I hated the ending. The build up to the movie, it kind of reminded me of Parasite. Obviously at the end I'm just like, wow, like he planned it. But I don't know, I really wanted to like Saltburn. I really did, but I don't know. I don't want to blame it all on the ending. Like I kind of want to watch it again to see where it lost me. But I just didn't like it. Like it was weird. Like you could tell the main character was off, but you couldn't tell what he was trying to do. But he was definitely like controlling and like doing like puppeteer stuff. But then I was also like, why? What is he doing it? Like why? He's not even broke. Like he's just like a regular, like we don't really know his, what's it called, intention. We don't know we don't know his end game, okay? Whatever. Marvel Endgame. Oh, Marvel Universe living in my head rent free. We don't know why he's doing this, and it all happens, and it sucks because there's so many like beautiful scenes. There was definitely like potential. Like I kind of wish they hooked up. You know, because it'd be a crime of passion rather than just like not knowing why he did it at all, unless that was the point. And then I know it was causing like a bunch of controversial stuff because like rich people started doing like weird TikToks and people were like, you don't get the point of the story. And the director's like, there is really no point of the story. And like, it just got so ugh. And I'm like, we're arguing over this movie. It was okay. Like it was not what I thought it would be. I don't know what I thought, but I just wanted it to be more like, it was just like anticlimactic. Like I guess I just wanted I don't know what I wanted. It was just like you seen the film, you know what I mean? Like if you saw Parasite, then you saw Saltburn. Basically it's just a little different. It's just a little bit of a twist. It's just trying to like screw over rich people, this, that, and the third. And then the editing, you're just like, yo, I hate this. And that's it. Those are the 10 movies that I saw. I haven't seen much. We're like 8 days into February. I haven't seen much. I haven't had a chance to go to the movies, so I definitely got to make sure I take advantage of my AMC. So I'm gonna give it, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to pick the next movie that I watch. So on Sunday I'm gonna watch whatever y'all suggest, so make sure you leave a comment on whatever's in theaters. I will give you some recommendations right now. I'll show you what's in theaters. And honestly, even though I'm locked and loaded into this AMC membership for 3 months, I would recommend you guys do it too. Although I will say they do ask for your ID at the front or whatever, so you might have to swap your names or whatever. Okay, so there's Argyle, there's Lisa Frankenstein, The Beekeeper. Why are they promoting Out of Dark? Guys, I thought that Out of Darkness came out. It's a new movie and I hated it. Why did I think it was made in 2022? AMC does screenings for movies before they come out. That's pretty cool. Anyway, Argyle, Lisa Frankenstein, The Beekeeper. Already saw Mean Girl. They also have Willy Wonka, Anyone But You, which I'm curious to see because the tea on Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell, I must know, was it worth it? How good is their on-screen chemistry? It better be Emma Stone, Ryan Gosling good. Night Swim and There's like Aquaman, The Color Purple. There's also like all these other movies, but from what I've said, what should I see next, or what will be coming out that I should watch? Tell me. You tell me. And I will be back with February's list. Maybe I'll just stick to 10 movies because I know this video is a little long. But yeah, I just want to break down movies. I want to be able to talk about them better. Just want to throw myself into the world of cinema. So yeah, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you are excited for I hope you're excited for movies reviews with Mants reviews. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and give me a recommendation for next month's video. Until next time.